why not support what is being done here to cultivate, a better industry locally that we can support ourselves with our own grown hops. And I think that was a big deal that Jim and I talked about right from the start. One of the first things that we talked about as we formulated like what we want to do.
That had been the plan from the beginning, was to source locally, but we were blown away by how awesome the hop market was locally. It really has been a pleasant surprise. Like, that is something that we based most of our business plan on without really knowing entirely what we were getting into. We just were like, let's go local. And we had talked to a couple of the guys, and it was something that we really wanted to do without really knowing what it looked like. And now that we're coming up on year 3, we have zero regrets about that being something that we hang our hat on.
Just the additional networking that comes with all of it, right? They're working with other local breweries and know other people and other contacts. And as we need things that might not even be hop related, the hop farmers and growers, they know what other places are needing or wanting or looking to do, or maybe they knew you were like, I'm struggling with this, and they say, oh, I know so-and-so at here, and like they had that same thing going on, and like maybe you should talk to them. I mean, that stuff is, invaluable.
We are always on the hunt for new and exciting hops that we haven't necessarily tried, and that is one thing that we really like about these hops being grown locally. Is like, before, if I had wanted to try something new, or I would have to hop on a plane and go to Washington to do my sensory testing, my rub, and now I hop in my car, I'm there in 45 minutes. I can't even get through a whole album. You know what I mean? Like, I have to do a podcast, split it in order to get, the drive is so short.
You get a chance to visit the farms, flying out to the Northwest into California when owning a small business is not something that you can just do. But we can go and visit all of these farms. We can go and check out the different varieties that they are working on, and get a chance to sensory and just do all these different things that are right in your own backyard.
We wanted to really accentuate everything that Michigan had to offer, from grain to hops to equipment. Like, anything that we could get locally, we did. And it has really benefited us, especially with the hops, because we have found that we've been able to save money. They're more readily available, especially being so close with the farm itself.
We've never been short on having the right blend that we want for this beer. And so I think right now the growers that are putting in the right amount of effort and hustle that it takes to run and manage and grow and do any kind of business are growing and are supplying everybody at the right rates.
We buy local hops.
We very proudly buy local Michigan grown hops.